Hey guys, it is Luna, and today we are going to be telling scary stories at 12. Well, 11, sorry. In the dark. Alright, so the first one, I am with my friend,
Blood.
yes, so go check out our channel. It will be in the description below. So,
I'm gonna be in the background looking like a creep over here.
yes, and alright, so the story I'm telling today is The Babysitter. I'm reading it off the computer, so sorry. Alright. The Babysitter is a story. Oh, is a scary story. Based on an urban legend about a teenage girl babysitting 3 children. One night, she receives a creepy phone call from a strange man, is also known as a babysitter, and the man upstairs. A version of this tale appeared in Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. There was a younger girl who was in need of a job. Was also able to find work as a babysitter. So, not that scary, right? I don't know if it's gonna get that scary.
Babysitter, minimum wage.
For a couple who lives in a large, isolated home. That's a little creepy, right?
No.
Isolated home, kind of. Because,
I mean,
anything
that would
could
be
happen
better
there.
for me.
Yeah.
Away from people.
It's also an old house.
Woo!
They were going out to see a movie that night. and left the teenager babysitter in charge of their 3 young children. Alright, you have 3 young children. How stupid are you to leave them with one babysitter?
With a teenager,
Yeah, because, they're not going to care. That's scary. Alright, that's plain scary itself.
No, I'm fine.
A teenager taking care of 3 children.
No, I'm fine.
Yeah. Alright. The babysitters put the children to bed when it got late. And then went downstairs to watch some television. She was getting comfortable when she heard the phone ringing. When she answered it, all she heard was heavy breathing. By a man's voice asking, "Have you checked on the children?" "No, I have not." Freaked out, she hung up the phone, trying to convince herself it was just someone playing a practical joke on her. She went back to watching TV. I don't say television, it's TV. Sorry. Television. But about 15 minutes later, the phone rang again. She picked up the receiver and heard hysterical laughing from the other end. Then the same voice asked, "Why haven't you checked on the children?" Choked the children. The babysitter slammed the phone down. The poor girl was frightened out of her wits and immediately called the police. The operator at the police station told the babysitter that if the man called again, we should try to keep him talking. That would give the police some time to trace the call. Okay, just go to the house and make sure the kids are okay. Check on the kids. A few minutes later, the phone rang a 3rd time. And when the babysitter answered it, she heard the heavy breathing again. The voice on the line said, "You should really go check on the children." The babysitter listened to him, laughing hysterically for a long time. She hung up the phone again, and almost immediately it rang again. This time, it was the operator from the police station who yelled, "Get out of the house right now. The calls are coming from upstairs phone." The babysitter dropped the phone in shock, and suddenly she heard a heavy footsteps walking down the stairs. Without pausing for a second, she ran out of the house as fast as her legs would carry her. Sorry guys for the music. It may not be that scary now because our friend is just doing that. So let's continue. Without pushing for a second, she ran out of the house as fast as her legs would carry her. Just as she closed the front door behind her, a man's hand slammed against the glass. He screamed and ran out into the street, just as the police car was pulling up outside. The police searched the house, found 2 children upstairs, hiding in the closet, hiding uncontrollably. The parents' bedroom, they found a bloody axe lying on the floor next to the upstairs phone. The back window was wide open and the curtains were blowing the breeze. There was no sign of the madman who had made the phone calls. He had escaped into the night. When the police arrived and managed to interrupt his horrible plan to kill the 2 children and the poor babysitter.
Okay, can I read one?
Yes.
Go.
Alright guys, you may seem like how I'm kind of shaking because it's in dark, but even though that music, it's just like it's in the dark. So Blood will now read the people.
By the way, I am her camera girl most of the time.
Yeah, so
Okay, the people. The people. People is a short, scary story about a young girl who is left alone when her father goes out of town on business. A 16-year-old named Donna lives with her father in a small house in the suburbs. Ever since her mother died, Donna had depended on her father for everything. They had such a wonderful relationship and loved each other very much.
I just have a question. Can you please stop? Please.
One morning, Donna's father was leaving on a business trip. As they had breakfast together, he told her that he would be home very late that night, that he kissed her on the forehead, grabbed his briefcase, and walked out the front door. Later that day, when Donna came home from school, she did some homework and watched some TV. By midnight, her father still had not returned home, so she decided to go to bed. That night, she had a dream where she found herself standing at the edge of a busy highway. Cars and trucks whizzed by at an alarming rate. She looked across the highway and saw a familiar figure standing on the other side. Her father, his hands were cupped around his mouth, and he seemed to be shouting something to her, but he couldn't make out what he was saying. As the traffic whizzed by, she strained to hear. Her father's eyes were sad. He seemed to be desperately trying to communicate something to her. She could barely make out the words, "Don't open door." Suddenly, Donna was awoken by a strange tapping noise.
Tap, tap.
Somebody began to ring the doorbell downstairs.
Ring, ring, ring.
She scrambled out of bed and put on her slippers, then dressed only in her nightgown. She ran downstairs and went to the front door. Looking through the people, she saw her father's face outside. He was staring right at her. The doorbell kept ringing insistently. Okay, hold on, I'm coming, she shouted. She pulled back the deadbolt and was about to unlatch the door when she stopped. She looked through the people at her father again. Something about his expression didn't look quite right. His eyes were wide open. He looked terrified. She slid the deadbolt back into place. She yelled through the roof, "Did you forget your keys?" Ring, ring, ring. "Dad, answer me." Ring, ring, ring. "Dad, please, I need you to answer me." It kept ringing. "Is there something else out there with you? Why won't you answer me?" "I'm not
ring.
I'm not answering the door until you say something." The doorbell kept ringing and ringing, but for some reason, her father refused to answer her desperate cries. For the rest of the night, the frightened girl cowered in a corner of the hallway, helplessly listening to the ceaseless ringing of doorbell. It seemed to go on and for hours. Eventually, she fell into an uneasy sleep. At dawn, she woke up and realized that everything was quiet. She crept over Everyone looked through the peephole again. Her father was still there. She cautiously opened the door and was confronted with a sight that filled her with imaginable horror. Her father's severed head was
Severed.
hanging from the nail above. Her father's
Severed.
okay, whatever. Severed or whatever.
Severed head.
Shut up. Was hanging from a nail above the door. The note attached to the doorbell in crude, scrawled handwriting it read "Clever girl."
Well.
Oh well.
Were you tapping my neck or like rubbing it?
No.
Well, I felt something on my neck.
Uh,
That's weird. I thought it was my hair. Ooh. I will be doing. Sorry, I'm looking through it. Sorry guys if it's taking me a while. I will do 8 feet tall. 8 feet tall. 8 feet tall, or Hakisama, is a Japanese urban legend about a town woman who abducts children. She is 8 feet tall, obviously.
can we not read this one? I don't like Japanese urban legends.
Okay. Alright guys, we're not.
Sorry.
Stranger danger.
It just creeps me out so much.
Let's do. Oh my god, Colby. Sam and Colby. Sorry. Stranger danger is a scary text message, about a boy named Colby who makes a new friend online. It is based on a short story by author R.D. Overgren. You want to do this together? Because it's the text messages. I'll be the stranger.
Okay.
Alright. I'll be the dad right now.
Alright.
Hey, son.
Hey, Dad, what is it now?
Why is it going blurry? It looked like that was going blurry.
It's not focusing.
You know that means when it doesn't focus, that means sometimes ghosts are here. Whoop!
Oh, they notice you just like puffy.
Sorry, I can't be there. I was delayed on business. It's only for one night. I'll be home tomorrow. Are you sure you're okay? On your own? I could still get a babysitter to come over.
I don't need a babysitter. I'm 10. I can take care of myself.
Oh my god, he's us. Well, he's me.
When I was 10, I couldn't even wipe my own butt, so. Well,
Are you sure? It can be scary spending a night alone.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, it's past your bedtime.
God.
How about I tell you a bedtime story?
If you must.
Sang on?
Is this going to be another stupid, scary story?
What? I thought you liked my stories.
Maybe when I was a little kid, but they're not scary now.
Alright, I get it. So you're 10. You're a big man now. Oh, all grown up. There's nothing can scare you anymore.
Well, your stories are kind of lame. Sorry, Dad. It's just being honest. If you're gonna tell me a scary story, you need to make sure it's really scary.
I see. Well, there's one story I could tell you, but I don't know. It might be a little bit too scary.
I can handle it.
Okay, here we go. Once upon a time, there was a boy named Colby. Sam and Colby.
It's gonna turn into a fairy tale.
Bear with me. This boy named Colby used the internet a lot. He joined a lot of websites. He started talking to other kids online. He made friends with another boy named Stranger Danger 23. They liked the same movies and TV shows. They played games together online. They chatted and laughed at each other's jokes.
Then,
Ha ha ha.
Then they got married. Lived happily ever after. The end.
You're excused. Hubert. Alright, where's my... Can you get my drink? Sorry guys, I need a drink. Please. Okay. Alright, sorry guys, we're pausing.
Definitely isn't vodka.
Is it empty? Good. Alright, let's wait for it to go back. Oh, not quite. After they had been friends for a few months, Stranger Danger heard that Kobe's birthday was coming up. Since they were best friends, Stranger Danger 23 wanted to send him a cool present. He asked Kobe for his home address. Kobe was hesitant at first. Yeah, I know. He thought about it. He has known Stranger Danger
You should probably go check what that is.
for a long time. So he figured it went him to give him his address. As long as he promised not to give it to anyone else. Stranger Danger swore he wouldn't. So Kobe gave him his address, and Stranger Danger said he would mail the package right away. You think that was a good idea? Jordan,
Probably not.
stop. You got distracted. Well, after a while, neither did Kobe. The boy had second thoughts about giving out his address, especially to someone he didn't really even know. His life lesson: never give out your address unless they're your friends you know in real life.
Or your family.
Yeah, or your family.
Why would your family need your address? They can ask your mom.
Yeah. His parents had always told him not to do that. Obviously. He felt nervous and guilty about it. The fear and the guilt grew and grew until they were gnawing away at him. By bedtime the next night, he decided to tell his parents what he had done. They would probably be angry. They would probably even punish him. But it would be worth it to ease his mind at it. Put his mind at ease. Sorry. He laid in his bed and waited for his parents to come upstairs to tuck him in. Kobe lays there in the darkness and listened to all the noises throughout his house. The humming of the refrigerator in the kitchen, the sound of the TV in the living room, the cries of his baby brother in the next room, the soft patter of the rain outside, the scraping branches against his window.
This story is putting me to sleep.
But there were some noises he couldn't quite account for. Finally, he heard his dad's footsteps coming upstairs. Okay, first of all, I just realized, why would you talk to someone named Stranger Danger? Sorry. Finally, he heard his dad's footsteps coming upstairs. Hey, Dad, Kobe called out nervously. Can I talk to you for a minute? In the darkness, he saw the bedroom door slowly creak open. His dad stuck his head through the door. Yes, son, said his dad in a muffled voice. Are you okay, Dad? The boy asked. Yes, son, his dad replied. Is Mom around? Here I am, said his mom in a high-pitched voice. She stuck her head through the doorway as a, what do you want to tell us? She asked.
I think I made a big mistake, said Kobe.
I accidentally gave out our address to someone on the internet. Oh, you shouldn't have done that, said his mom. We told you should never do that. Who did you give it to? This kid, stranger danger, 23, said Colby. Oh, but he really wasn't a kid, said his mom. He pretended to be a kid to fool you. And do you know what he did? He broke into our house and murdered both of us. Just so he could spend some time with you.
Oh, God.
All of a sudden, the door opened wide. A fat man in a yellow raincoat stood there, in the doorway. He was holding something in his hands. The severed hands of Colby's mom and dad. Colby gasped and let out a shriek of terror. The man dropped the heads on the floor and took out his hand.
No.
After several hours, the boy was almost dead. He was terrified. Oh, his terrified screams had become pitiful whimpers. The killer noticed something. He heard the baby crying in the other room. He bent down and pulled out his knife out of the bloody mess that had been Colby. That had once been Colby. Then he turned and followed the sound of the baby's cries. When he got to the nursery, he walked up to the crib. He picked up the baby and held it in his arms. The baby stopped crying and looked at him and smiled. The man had never had a baby before. He stroked in the baby's cheeks. He walked out of the nursery and took the baby with him. He took the baby home and raised him as his own very son. He named him William.
But Dad, my name is William.
I know it is, son. Son. William. You still there, son? Was that scary enough for you? Want to hear another one? Hello. Sleep tight, son.
Alright, we should probably not do another one. This is 23 minutes.
Yeah, alright, guys, if it keeps going out and focusing, that's probably because my house is haunted. But, goodbye, and, yeah. Goodbye, and we'll see you next episode. I hope this was scary enough. And go see her channel. Bye-bye.